Liebe Leute, willkommen zurück zu The Council. Wir haben das Rätsel gelöst, das die Mutter von Louis in das Buch geschrieben hatte mit der Zitronensafttinte. Wir haben die Medusa geblendet und getötet und haben dadurch einen Mechanismus ausgelöst, der uns hier in diesen Geheimraum geführt hat, der wie eine Mischung aus einer Bibliothek und einem Kabinett aussieht. Kuriositätenkabinette sind in der Zeit ja auch mal wieder ein Mega-Thema. Aber das ist ein ganz anderes Ding, über das wir jetzt nicht sprechen. I found an amazing ring. There's an inscription engraved on it. Einen Heiratsantrag machen.
You're married. Why don't you wear a wedding ring?
You mean wear something just to prove your love? Not my style.
Okay. Ja, das wissen wir ja auch nicht so richtig, ne? Wie das jetzt eigentlich zusammenhängt, was dahinter steckt, also wie es zusammenhängt, wissen wir schon. Sie wurde geheiratet von dem Typen, damit sie sozusagen finanziell versorgt ist, auf Order von Pitt, dem Älteren. Aber was genauso für Pitt, den Älteren, getan hat, scheinbar hängt das ja mit Pitt, dem Jüngeren, zusammen, wissen wir nicht so genau. Ob sie ihn einfach nur irgendwie großgezogen hat oder was auch immer. Da sind Symbole drauf. Ja, sind das Löwen oder Swingen?
The heavenly symbols refer to Pandora's box. Emily, I'm pretty sure I've got Pandora's box.
Of course you have. You see an earthen pot and you immediately assume it can only be Pandora's box. Logical. What I like about you, Louis, is that you never fail to surprise me.
Emily, what if I open the jar? Would that then make man responsible for all the evils?
Try. It'll make a change. All right, can we move on now?
I do love your irony, but honestly, are you ever impressed by anything you see?
By a chamber pot? No, you really do need to do better than that.
Furchtlos als Errungenschaft dafür bekommen. Großartig. Ach, das goldene Vlies.
A golden fleece.
It's freezing. Hurry up.
Hier hatten das Vlies zu benutzen.
Do you think that can really be Jason's golden fleece?
No, you are aware that Jason and the Argonauts is a myth, aren't you?
But Mortimer's been protecting this hide. It must be of great value, don't you think?
Certainly of historical value. This kind of hide is still used by gold diggers in Eastern Europe. Now you see how easy it is to obtain a legend.
Why do you have to act so nonchalant every time I show you something?
Louis, anyone can kill a sheep, rip off its hide, and say it's the Golden Fleece.
We're at Lord Mortimer's, not at some farmyard fair. You're just too skeptical.
And you have a tendency to believe anything. Talk about an unlikely pair.
Yet, you know opposites attract, don't you?
Oh Mann, diese Dialoge hier, was ist da los? Vielleicht will er damit von etwas ablenken. Tja. Wer weiß das schon so genau? Was ist das überhaupt für eine Dose daneben? Ich kann es nicht so genau erkennen, aber soll das eine stilisierte Darstellung der Argo sein? Oder was ist das hier? Keine Ahnung. Ja, Jason und die Argonauten. Also sehr viele antike Bezüge hier. Medusa hatten wir jetzt auch schon. Wenn das die vermeintliche Box hier sein soll.
An unofficial gospel? You'd be more likely to find this kind of book at the Vatican.
Nothing special. The library at Buckingham has 3.
The Gospel According to Judas, or How to Crucify Jesus as Part of God's Plan. You do realize that the contents of this book could undermine the very foundations of Christianity.
One more reason to leave it in the secret room of a lost manor on a private island.
Do you realize how important this book is?
Of course, but what I really want to know is how did it come into Mortimer's possession?
I was thinking the same thing about all the paintings and sculptures in the manor. How did the English manage to get their hands on them?
When someone wants to attract the attention of the world's leading power, somehow the gifts just pour in.
You wouldn't have gone to the Vatican recently, would you?
Are you calling me a thief?
Certainly not. Never entered my mind.
Ein Brief mit einem Schlüssel, eine Pistole und ein Dolch.
A Chinese coin.
Eine Münze.
Hey, Mortimer is the author of this work. It talks about his passion for art.
Ach ja. Wo ist es denn? Gedanken zur Kunst. William Alexander Mortimer. Eine Sammlung laut Mortimers handschriftlicher Notizen, in denen er seine Gedanken zur Kunst und ihrer Rolle in der Gesellschaft darlegt. +1 in Belesenheit. Würde das geben, wenn man es denn lesen würde? Ein Widderkopf, ein... Muss das ein Hermes sein oder ist das ein Dingens hier? Wie heißt der andere noch gleich? Naja, jedenfalls können wir hier nichts rausfinden. Hier steht nichts. Ist ein bisschen verdächtig irgendwie.
Guess what I found?
The Holy Grail.
Older than that.
A piece of Noah's Ark.
Not that old.
This could go on for hours. Just tell me.
Caesar's laurel wreath.
Stop! Don't put your grubby fat fingers on
You
it.
find my fingers fat?
At least put on some gloves.
Please note, my fingers are slim.
You were going to leave marks. My God, what an amateur.
Many a harpsichord players would love to have sexy fingers like mine.
Tell me where you took your infiltration classes so I can have your tutor executed.
Let's compare hands then. We'll soon see whose fingers are fattest.
No, I'm not going to compare hands with you. Let's just keep going.
Bad loser.
Warum wischt er sich jetzt den Mund ab? Oh Mann, was ist hier los? Ah, ein Zettel.
Well, looks like a pamphlet on different political regimes, written by Mortimer himself.
Jetzt bin ich gespannt, ob man da noch ein bisschen mehr drüber hinaus herausfindet. Betrachtung der Menschen und der Gesellschaft. Nee, leider nicht, aber davon gibt es 5 Manuskriptseiten. Man würde +1 Manipulation, Psychologie, Politik bekommen.
You should see this sword, Emily. It's magnificent.
I'm busy. Describe it to me.
Brass quillons and knobs. A beautiful cruciform line. Judging by the wear and the technique used to forge it, this sword dates back to the Crusades, and it must have belonged to a wealthy knight. There's a date. MCXC 1190. That's right. Forged for the Crusades. I think this is Excalibur, King Arthur's sword. I've always dreamt of drawing it from the stone.
How sweet, you're still clinging to your boyhood dreams. When you finished playing, maybe you can help me search the place?
Kann man hier in der Mitte was machen? Nee, ne? Nee. Hier liegt nochmal Bernstein. Aber wäre mir Honig gerade lieber. So, hier liegen ein paar Dokumente drin. Die ich aber leider auch so nicht irgendwie erkennen kann, was das sein
Here's
soll.
something interesting. A manor in Maine, hundreds of acres of land in Catalonia, properties in Shanghai. Incredible. Some of these deeds are over 600 years old, and all signed by the hand of Mortimer.
I wonder if that's what inspired my mother's attention. How come all these documents have Mortimer's signature on them?
Do you think all these properties really belong to him?
Unsterblich.
See those fine scratches around the words?
Yes, and?
The ink barely spreads on the paper. It spreads exactly the same way on the signature. The deed was written using the same ink. If it is a fake, then it's a professional job. Several people have played the part of Mortimer, a part that has been passed down from generation to generation. Different men, but with one sole identity.
An intriguing hypothesis, and yet less twisted than some of my previous cases.
At last, you finally agree with me about something.
These documents are intriguing, but do you really think that's what attracted your mother's attention here?
And how do you know my mother was interested in this room?
I didn't know, I just supposed she was. And you just confirmed it. So, do you think she found what she came for?
I don't know. She was obsessed with Mortimer, and I must confess these property deeds are troubling.
If that's the case, why would she have left them?
Once again, I don't know. We'll have to ask her when we find her. And what's your take? How did Lord Mortimer get all this? It's just crazy.
Secret connections, money, or a well-kept family treasure passed on from generation to generation. Who knows?
That would mean some of Mortimer's ancestors lived before Jesus was born. I wonder why my mother didn't make it clear what she was interested in here.
She didn't have time to write it down, or maybe she wasn't sure of what she was looking for.
Or she wanted to protect her discoveries. It's disturbing.
You'll just have to search the rest of the room. Maybe you'll find something.
Es gibt noch mehr zu finden. Ja, hier am Schreibtisch.
What is that you found?
A cameo pendant. What's going on?
Nothing.
For crying out loud, Emily, you lunged for that jewel like your life depended on it. Tell me what this is about.
No. I can't trust a man who sneaks into my room in the middle of the night.
Are you really going to use that against me every time we meet?
It's difficult to pretend nothing happened. We just met, Louis. I like you, but I can't just suddenly open myself up like a book to you.
Listen, Emily. It seems pretty obvious to me that you haven't come here for the sole purpose of sampling Mortimer's cellar. Stop all the clever evasions and just trust me.
And why the hell should I place my trust in you, Louis?
Huch. Was muss ich nehmen, um das? Das Goldelixier, ne? Ja. Um das aufzuheben und dann offenbart die werden keine Punkte fällig. Das könnte man machen. Warum sollte ich das tun? Schwäche Psychologie. Immunität Logik. Also Psychologie könnten wir machen. Für Überzeugung müsste ich halt das Zeug hier nehmen. Ich will, dass ihr was zustößt. Warum? Da hat er überhaupt keinen Bezug zu. Also das jetzt einfach nur auszuwählen, um den Dialog weiterzubringen, ergibt meiner Sicht nicht so viel Sinn.
You trusted me last night. My being in your room was a bit odd, I'll give you that. And you might have taken me for a thief, or worse. But I managed to explain myself, right? Look at us. I wonder what Mortimer would think if he found us here. Let's trust each other, Emily. We are partners in crime now.
That I grant you. I'll admit you are fairly reliable.
That's it? I was expecting more.
Well, I'm prepared to trust you when it comes to choosing a French cheese. But I've nothing to gain by confiding in you any further than that.
Nothing to gain? Damn it, Emily! I'm only trying to help you. Stop needing to gain something all the time.
Because you think I need help?
Just like everyone. You have your strengths and your weaknesses. And there's no use pretending otherwise.
Ha! And I bet you found out where I'm weak, haven't you?
Da muss man jetzt sogar drauf antworten.
You think your scathing wit protects you, but in fact it makes you blind. No sooner have people introduced themselves than you already see them in a bad light. You play the part of a strong woman, and yes, you are a strong woman, of course. But what I see is a sensitive young lady who lacks self-confidence. Stop adopting a defensive posture, and you'll see just how quickly new doors will open.
There is some truth to what you say. I might have some weaknesses, but I don't need your help to overcome them. And I'm simply not contemplating collaborating with anyone at this time. Do you understand?
Das war auch irgendwie eine sehr paternalistische Antwort, oder? Also von Louis. Sie arbeitet lieber alleine. Sie hat bei ihr Aufträgen gerne das Sagen. Sie hat bereits einen Partner. Sie arbeitet für jemanden. Wahrscheinlich. Sie unter Druck setzen. Nee. Ja, was ist da wohl die richtige Antwort? Also sie arbeitet ja sicherlich für jemanden, nämlich Pitt. Aber ist sie deswegen hier? Will Pitt hierüber was über die Revolution oder über den möglichen weiteren Kriegsverlauf herausfinden? Das ist das, wo sie drauf hinaus will. Oder arbeitet sie mit irgendjemandem hier zusammen? Darüber wissen wir noch nichts. Wenn ich mich recht erinnere.
Well, one thing is very clear. You're working for someone. You're the dark hand of someone more powerful. Home, for example. You seem to know each other very well.
Why are we bringing home to the conversation? If you knew me better, you would know that I take orders from no one. I already have a work partner. I know my weaknesses. I don't doubt that your abilities will be of use to me, but I already have all that, thanks to my teammate.
Is there any chance you might tell me who he is?
No, I've already said too much. Consider yourself lucky I've even given you this much. It's extremely rare, believe me.
Come on, don't stop now that you've come this far. You know that eventually I'll end up making you talk.
Well, since no one can resist you, let's see if you can guess who my partner is.
You're a gambler. So, Your partner is...
Okay, warum er jetzt da Holm angesprochen hat, war mir jetzt nicht klar, aber gut. Dann ist das wohl so. So, die Brosche spielt offensichtlich eine Rolle dabei, aber ich bin nicht hundertprozentig sicher, wer da so kurz drauf zu sehen war. War das eine Frau? Könnte auch ein Mann mit einer Perücke gewesen sein. Ich hätte fast vermutet, dass das vielleicht Pitt ist, aber nee, ich glaube, so sah es nicht aus. Vielleicht geht es eher um... War eine Frau? Ja, okay. Ja, dann ist die große Frage, es gibt ja diese Verbindung von Emily zu irgendwie Waisenkindern und so weiter, dass sie... War das nicht sogar angedeutet, dass sie selber eine Tochter hat? Aber ist das ein Hinweis darauf, mit wem sie zusammenarbeitet? Warte mal, kann ich das? Das könnte ich doch machen, oder? Ich mache das und benutze dann den Hinweis auf die Brosche.
Your sister. She's your partner. She's the one you're looking for.
Well, I am impressed. How the devil did you guess I had a sister? Virtually no one even knows. When it comes to getting results, you are very good, I grant you that. You deserve to know why the sight of the cameo pendant affected me so strongly. I thought it belonged to Emma, my twin sister.
Oh. Now I get why you said you had a memory for two.
Yes, you can't imagine to what extent, though. As children, everyone got us mixed up. So one day we decided to play along. Since then, we have become one and the same. We have officially erased the identity of my sister Emma. Emily Hillsborough. The woman with two faces.
Clever. But isn't it complicated? How do you make it work?
One of us has no existence in the outside world. We share everything. First for one, then for the other. We dress the same, wear the same makeup, we speak the same. We've learned to act as one. When we accept a mission, we both turn up. This time, though, she went ahead and I was meant to wait for her on the mainland. She was meant to meet Sir Home and bring back the details so we could work out who would follow up.
And there was a problem?
She was supposed to return from Mortimer's 1 week ago. The boat turned up at Plymouth, but alas, no trace of my sister. Instead, a sailor passed me a message from home, notifying me of her sudden disappearance.
So, my mother and your sister go missing just a few days apart. That's strange. Maybe their disappearances are linked.
It's clearly a possibility, but up to now I haven't found a trace of either of them.
None of this is very reassuring.
By the way, Louis, now that you are in on the secret, you are obliged to keep it to yourself, or you will pay very dearly.
Don't worry. Your secret is safe with me.
It's time to leave.
Was haben Sie jetzt herausgefunden? Nix. Mehr Fragen gefunden. Aber das ist ja meistens so.
So, what do you think of our first adventure?
I must admit, it has been fun by your side.
Same here.
Oh, she's been drinking too much again.
Louis, I need to talk to you right now.
Good evening, Elizabeth. Actually, this is not a good time.
I'm begging you, please don't leave me alone.
I'll be waiting for you in your room, but don't be late.
I was sure there was a certain je ne sais quoi between us.
Louis, we need to talk now. Otherwise, it'll be too late.
Looks like Elizabeth really needs me, but if I start talking to her, for sure Emily won't wait for me. What should I do?
What should I do? Na, wir wollen natürlich herausfinden, was es hier mit Emily auf sich hat. Sie kennt die Mutter ja, das hat sie ja auf dem Weg zum Essen auf der Treppe ja erzählt. Und was Sarah ihr angetan hat. Lasst uns doch mal herausfinden, was da vielleicht dahinter steckt.
Sorry, Emily, but I can't leave Elizabeth like this. All right, Elizabeth. How can I help?
Thank you. Come on, follow me. I really need to talk to you, Louis, right now.
Does Lord Mortimer know the mess you've made of your room?
Listen to me, damn it! My days are numbered.
Elizabeth, I don't know if it's about my mother again, but I'm telling you, you've nothing to be afraid of. She didn't come here for you.
I saw her.
Saw who? You saw my mother? When?
Just last night. I went out to walk along the cliff top and I saw her in the distance. She tried to hide right away, but I'm sure it was her.
Are you saying you recognized my mother in the middle of the night while she was hiding?
Yes, Louis, I know it was her.
You just said she was far away, right? In the middle of the night. And the exterior of the island isn't exactly well lit.
Listen, I'm telling you it was her.
Did you talk to each other?
No, she was far away. I didn't make any noise, and then she was gone.
Have you told anyone you've seen her? Sir Holm? Mortimer?
You don't understand. It's her. She's here.
Yes, I understand.
No, you're not listening. The moment I saw her, I was overcome by spasms. She's here. I'm telling you, it was her. Yes, I need something to calm me down.
Na, sind da die Kristalle drin?
No thanks, I'd better not.
Listen, if you want me to tell you everything, you have to drink with me, Louis. What I have to say to you is of the utmost importance.
Ich weiß ja nicht.
I'll drink with you, but let's go easy on it, okay?
Muss ja alles rausgeflogen sein, so wie ihr das so
where she
gehalten
gets her
habt.
rot gut from, but frankly, it's disgusting.
You know, Louis, when I came here, it was in the hope of getting help. I've only just now realized that I've been drawn here into a trap.
Whoa, the alcohol's gone to my head.
Here, the condemned's last drink.
Ja, worauf soll das denn hindeuten?
Elizabeth, alcohol never solves anything. I'm gonna stop now.
Listen up. You want to know what your mother was capable of, right? You want to know the reason why. Well, you're gonna have to follow me to the bottom of the abyss, Louis. Either drink or get out.
Man, I need to take it easy with the booze. At this rate, I won't last the night. Let's go easy on the drinking, okay? Alcohol won't solve our problems. Ugh, the second one isn't any easier.
So, do you want to know why she did all those things to me or not? Even if it changes the image you have of her forever?
What was she trying to cure you of then?
Of the one illness she never managed to treat me for.
Come on, Elizabeth. We have to finish what we started. feel all dizzy. There must have been a reason. Just tell me. Tell me what my mother treated you for.
She wanted to silence them.
What? What are you talking about? Silence what?
The voices. The voices in my head. They speak to me, Louis. They've always told me what to do. They say nasty things to me.
Ist sie besessen? Ist sie verrückt? Beide Optionen sagen mir jetzt nicht so richtig zu. Verrückt, was soll das sein?
Elizabeth, are you saying that spirits talk to you?
You're right. Sometimes there are several voices. How did you know?
No, listen, I don't know anything. I'm just repeating what you said.
They want me. Want me just for themselves. They talk to me all the time. Yet your mother did everything to make them go away. Ever since I was little. And look at the result.
It's impossible, Mother. You spent your life trying to prove that the supernatural doesn't exist. Why punish this poor girl? Oh, shit. What has she done to you?
Uh-oh, Louis. Are you starting to believe me?
No, but she...
Too bad it's all been for nothing. They're still there, you know.
What do you mean? They're still talking to you?
All the time. Despite everything Sarah put me through, I still hear them. And here I am on a lost island, knowing that no one knows me. And I find myself here at the exact same time as her. You see? You understand? You sense it too. I'm going to die here. I beg you, tell me you believe me.
I'm here, Elizabeth. I'm right here with you. And I do believe you.
Thank you, Louis. You know, despite what people might think, I'm not crazy.
My God, Elizabeth, how is this possible?
Welcome to my world, little Louis. Welcome to my life.
Zur Flucht raten oder zum Hierbleiben? Das sind ja sehr spannende Optionen. Und die Entscheidung, die treffen wir in der nächsten Folge, liebe Leute. Bis dahin wünsche ich euch wie immer alles Gute und bis dann, euer Jan.